Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Adina, aka Mistress_Glam Fairy, and I'm back with, as the title said, questions that were asked on Instagram. Now, a disclaimer. I deleted the screenshots that I had of the questions, so I don't recall all of them. I did write down the ones that I did remember, but some of them kind of went together. You'll see as I go about going over the questions. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump right onto it. Was, what do I consider like Holy Grail makeup products that I have? I have a small collection, but I do know that of some of the things, I constantly go back to those things. So those are the things that I'm going to talk about. The first thing that I think is like the best purchase that I ever made, makeup wise, would be the Shany Cosmetics. This box here is called the Masterpiece 7 Layers All-in-One Makeup Set. It has, I believe, 3 eyeshadow palettes. It's a very large rainbow of colors. So I use this probably almost every day of the week. Some also has a concealer palette which you can use for foundation, and it has blushes and also a lip palette. Would have to be this MAC Fix Plus, because this is my second bottle since the fire, and I use it a lot. I use it to spray on my face before I put my moisturizer on, to kind of give my makeup a little more setting power. So I do really love that. As far as eyeliners are concerned, I have 2 that I use the most. Probably my very favorite would be this. As you can see, it doesn't even have all of the writing on it anymore because I use it so much. It's a cat eyeliner by Jordana. It does have a kind of wet look, so when I don't want to use wet look, my second choice would be this Hard Candy excuse me, Walk the Line in Asphalt. As far as mascaras are concerned, I would believe that my Maybelline's The Falsies is my favorite, although I do have a few others that I use. That would be my most favorite mascara to use. Since I use my concealers as my eyeshadow base, the Shany Cosmetics 7-piece layer set for my concealer, or I also use the what everyone else is using, the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I have those. And this is mostly because of my concealers. I kind of rotate these 3. The Shany Cosmetics palette, the LA Girl color correctors, and also these 2 palettes by Makeup Forever. I use these to make corrections. Very seldom do I use cream products to contour with. As far as favorite lip products are concerned, I can't really say that I have one. Blush products are LA Colors blushes. I really have a thing for those. I would really like to have all of them again because I had them all before and they were just perfect blushes as far as I was concerned. Highlighters would be the Mary Lou Luminizer for a champagne glow. And then for like a more silvery look would be the NYX Ritualistic. For my contouring would be my Ulta palette, but I do have a LA Colors that I'm going to try to give a spin shortly. But those are the core products that I use the most often. I was asked which MUA's makeup artist I admire the most, which would be a really hard question because it's quite a few that I do like their looks and the products, the way they use their products. I really like them. But for me to narrow it down to, let's say, 3 is the first one would be Time the Infamous, because I just love her flair. She loves color, and I really am a color fiend if you didn't know it. So I really love the way she has merchandise things. I've never bought anything off of her website, but as far as her makeup artistry, that's why I like her. B-Face Honey is probably the most purist that I would call as a makeup artist, because she just has the heart that shows through her makeup artistry. She really is very diligent, and she has made the most out of this industry, and she is just awesome with her personality. As far as I'm concerned, her makeup skills are impeccable, and these are all my opinions, so that's why I'm saying this. And my last person would be Jaclyn Hill, because she's another one of those who has worked this industry and has put a footprint on it. And I love her makeup skills, and I love watching her videos. She has the best editing I've ever seen. So those would be the three makeup artists. It's not limited to them, but those would be the ones that would most likely come to mind for me. I was asked, am I married and do I have any kids? If you are following me on Instagram, you know I have kids because I always post their pictures. I have a 29-year-old son. His name is Araman. And I have a 28-year-old daughter, and her name is Maya. She's my MS warrior, and she's just awesome. And my son is smart and funny and no holds barred. And I just love both of my children with all my heart. Also, I have a granddaughter, and her name is Ariane. As far as me being married, I was married for 27 years. I did divorce him. I still loved him. It just didn't work out, and he passed away last year. And I did mention that on my Instagram as well. And that's all I have to say about that. I was asked, when was the first time that I could recall really using makeup? That one and the next question was, when did I know I loved makeup? Those two questions kind of go hand in hand. My 8th grade year from grammar school, which would have been 1980, was that year where my mother finally let me start wearing a little eyeliner. A lot of girls then, we were wearing the black Maybelline eyeliner that you warmed up with the cigarette lighter and probably tried to put our eyes out. But that was also the same year that my sister got married. And when she got married, I did the makeup for all of the ladies who were her bridesmaids. So that was my first time really finding out I really loved makeup. I loved playing in it because I've always been a dabbler into art. So when I got a chance to apply my love of art to someone's face, and each of their faces was very different, from white to very brown. And I just really enjoyed. It was a relaxing experience. They loved that I was doing the makeup. I was using the makeup that they all had. They were all older than me. I was the youngest because she was my sister. She's 6 years older than I am. But that would be the first time that I knew that I really loved makeup. I enjoy having it. I love using it. It's just a wonderful thing to me. It's my time to be peaceful. And so 1980 would be the time when I found out that I really loved makeup. So what is something that I don't like about the beauty industry? What is my beauty industry pet peeve? My beauty industry pet peeve is that it's so insular. It eliminates so many other options for beauty if you don't fit the core look for beauty. I will never be the core look for beauty. I'm older and I'm African American, so that puts me low on the totem pole. And I've seen so many other beautiful ladies that don't look like the look that's out now. There are several black makeup artists that are on every single beauty page. Everyone knows who they are because you see them all the time. Caucasian ladies have a little broader feel because do similar looks, so they all fit that mold as well. I think that the beauty industry is really not meeting its obligation to expand the beauty industry itself. They're from the most chocolate skin to the palest of pale. There are so many beauties that could be shown for one reason or another and not limited to the few that are being used as overexposure. That's probably my pet peeve. I have some others, but I mean, my main one is that all beauty is not embraced by the beauty industry, as I believe. So the last question that I could recall, I really could have put in with my very first question, but it was kind of hard to do that because the product that I'm using right now for my brows, that was the question, what do I use on my brows? My original Holy Grail product was the Salon Perfect Brow Quad. So I can't really say that I have one product that alone does it other than the Salon Perfect. I am using, like I said on an earlier video that I just recorded earlier today, this Color Mates Duo. I got that from the dollar store, and actually that's what I've been using for about 2 months now. So I hope that that information was helpful and answered your questions. And if you had any other questions for me, please leave them in the description bar and I'll be happy to make another video. My next video hopefully will be another look, a tutorial. So I hope everyone has a happy Valentine's Day. I hope that you Valentine's. I hate when I murder the English language. If you noticed, I changed my lip color. This is a lip lacquer by Ruby Kisses in Purple Berry. And I changed my top and I changed my jewelry a little bit just so I wouldn't be boring you all. So I hope everyone has a great Valentine's Day. Be wonderful, be happy, and be good.